So what all did you guys do to it?
We ended up, I didn't have time to get a badass pulley, Frank, so I ended up just getting another stock pulley and we threw it on there. I was able to kind of work around it and get it out pretty quick. We don't have a lot of time. And then I gotta get this one done. I still gotta get that one done. GMC still gotta come back. I still gotta work on the red truck. Holly truck, we got dual suspension, we're still doing on there. We got the red GMC, the new one. We're still doing Little Larry. We're doing the motor swap on Little Larry right now. Black China. Pulled the crank out of that thing and we're redoing all the Black China. And
so you guys got a lot of work then, huh?
Yeah, plus everything else we fucking got going on, trying to get ready. So I didn't have time to put a fucking badass pulley, but get through the weekend, run it. It's enough. That pulley's been 8s. It'll go 8.
So what causes the pulley to come off or the belt to come off every time?
Man, dude, I'm not sure. And this is a little bit different. On this setup, you have the Camaro style bracket water pump. You have a Camaro style bracket water pump on this with the spacers, which push it out. So I don't know if the water pump looks like it's good. I don't want to go to like a manual tensioner. I don't think you need it. Are we hitting the limiter on yours?
Yeah.
Right on the big end?
Right before the tree finishes, I'm hitting the limiter. I mean the end of the track, I'm hitting the limiter at 150.
And it might be that, because I know like Takashi, when Beto on the burnouts, that motherfucker don't lift. So it's in the limiter, so it throws the belt every time. That's why we also went electric water pump on that one. That way if it throws the belt, it's still gonna, I mean, you're gonna blow the motor for sure. But I wonder if it's just hitting the limiter right at the very end, hit the limiter, and it was just enough for it to throw the belt. I'm gonna have him check the bottom pulley too. Sometimes the power steering pulley, to put it on and off, it's real tight, and you gotta press it in. Oh, bitch is hot. You gotta press it in, so maybe you gotta go a little bit more in. Maybe, I'm not. Everything looks normal, but it's just on the big end, man.
Gotcha.
That we got too much power.
Yeah.
But it'll be ready to test. This one's ready to test.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so this one we're working on right now. It just got back from the spike kit. Doing the spike conversion on there. So now we're doing that other conversion where we're gonna do the 30 spline. Is 30 spline or 33? 33 spline axles with the spool and everything. So we had to get the axles and send them off to get re-drilled for the 6 lug. So I had to grind this shit. I did a little bit extra welding on top of here, just so it don't move the kit. So trying to get this one ready too. I mean, Beto has super high expectations.
We all have.
Yeah.
With that being said, what do you think is gonna run?
Man, dude, I'm gunshot right now because I said 9.1s on fucking Tito's truck. And I feel bad because that motherfucker keeps breaking that axle. But, man, I feel like 550s is very doable. It should be doable. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how light the truck is, but we do feel the truck's light. I mean, we took quite a bit of weight with the spike kit and everything. Takes quite a bit of weight out of it. We got a lot of power, but I'm not gonna start off with all the power. We're probably start off a little bit slow. I think it's too, Frank.
550s, I think it's 550s to go for this.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's possible. I mean, remember too, I don't want to throw all the boost at it yet. I know you're gonna probably tell me to turn it up. We're still scared of the sleeve cracking on the block at 31 pounds. I think all the testing, everything we do, I'm gonna try to keep it about 28. Even if you tell me to turn it up, I'm gonna go to 29. But I don't want to turn it up before the day of OTM, because if it cracks sleeve there, well then we made it. But if it cracks the day before, we're fucked and the truck won't make it. So 28 pounds of boost. So if I can go 560s, maybe off a trailer testing, maybe a 550, and then that day of OTM, we'll lean on it. I think the track's gonna be killer. We know they'll prep it for us badass, but in that day we could get some good passes in and make sure everything works badass, make sure everything does what we want it to do, and then maybe the day of OTM we could let it eat, and whatever it does, it does.
Talking about that OTM, we're 3 days away. This is day 2 from getting the trucks ready. Like y'all seen, Holly truck is almost done, Frank's truck is done. We got the other white truck coming up, right?
Yeah, GMC 2.0. Oh, I'm not sure to change the name. What are you gonna name it?
No, we don't have a name, but they don't know which truck it is. They know that we got another truck.
Yeah, the GMC truck. Yeah, that one will be here.
So
testing. Takashi's done. Little Larry, the motor just came out of it right now at the other shop. The motor's out of it. They're putting the new motor in, Little Larry. And then also Black China, we're putting everything back together for Black China. Also to put we had to do a complete motor refresh on Black China. So pulled the crank out, had to get it repolished and everything. All new bearings, new rings, all new lifters, refresh everything. Have that one ready also.
So right now that the wheels off, y'all can actually see the spike kit, which is this bar, this cow track. They have another bar that goes on top. Y'all can see over here. Y'all can check out the shocks that we got. They're a little low, but they do work. Where we seen them, this is the same setup that the other white truck that we bought has, and it's cutting a badass 60 foot, a 120 60 foot kind of, you know, you can say it.
Yeah, consistent 120, 60 foot than anything.
So we're gonna test it out, see how it does.
Put the monos on there as well.
What are you doing? You reinforcing we're adding a kit that goes on a tempo, right?
Yes. They came out with a kit that converts everything over from a standard tempo to 28 splines. So on I don't even got an axle. The axle right here, the splines is a T.
Yeah.
So there's 28. So they came out with a kit where you change the spool, and it's 33 spline axles, and it comes to full spool. So you got to cut the ends off of it, and you got to put this bracket on. And we're also doing the 1320 15-inch conversion on here as well. So the Bogart, everything fits badass, but it gives us a beefier axle, so we can take the power. That's really where it's at. With a Timbo rear end, keeping the same Timbo rear end, but being able to put the power down.
So it's like having a 9-inch or a 14 mode, right?
Yes, because our 9 inches, they're 33 spline, 35 spline, or up to 40 spline on the big stuff, but I mean, you definitely got a lot more spline.
You can still break the axle. We're not saying that it's going to be...
Well, no one's broken it yet.
But it's breakable.
We're going to try.
It's breakable, right?
Challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Shit. Shit.
So between these two deals, I mean, with everything, it's the same thing the other truck has. You're not really scared of breaking the rest. Always deal with the Timbos, you're just scared. I mean, we've gone a 130, 60 foot with a Timbo, a stock Timbo, well, posi and gears and stuff, but
They've gone 121.
It broke. No, with the stock stuff, with the factory Timbo, but it broke right after. So with this stuff, I mean, they've been running pretty consistent 120, 60 foots, and it hasn't broke yet. So
it's just a bunch of little details that you got to do to actually make it go down the track like we want to. So, and it's proven, so we're gonna try it on the Holly truck. It's gonna have a new look once we put the Bogarts. The truck sits real nice, real low. We're doing a 315 in the back.
Maybe you just roll the fenders a little bit, get it to fit. I think it'll fit for sure. 315. It'll look good.
Look at this.
Yeah. If anything, we could probably raise the truck a little bit. I told Roy the front too. I mean, it's a little bit low. You can see where it's rubbing. I don't know if it was rubbing when y'all punched it. I don't remember these marks, but it was high.
No way. No rozaba.
No.
Well, I drove it.
When you picked it up.
I drove it on the freeway, and it wasn't rubbing.
When you picked it up.
No, you know what? This truck used to have big wheels. It used to have like 24s.
So that's old.
I think it's old. I mean, you can actually see it right here on the tire. This tire ain't don't got no marks.
We were trying to figure it out because I remember the truck was lifted up higher. I thought, well, man, I don't think it was.
But when the dude bought it, I remember seeing it with big wheels. Like I had like a 22s or 24s with like big tires. Kind of like your black truck when you bought it.
Oh, okay, the big ugly.
So it was probably rubbing. I don't think it was rubbing now because we drove it around.
We took it for a spin and it didn't rub at all.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be good then. I mean, everything else though is good on here. I mean, the wheelwood brakes. I think you saw all that, right? You can see a good view right here of it. Upper and lower control arms. Even though I don't want to give all the secrets, but we got to give them away anyways. But aluminum spindle. They did conversion in here. Coilovers. They strengthened this deal too. So it's a badass kit. I think it'll be. I bet you took up about 100-some pounds. I bet. So
sick.
It should be.
You think it's gonna pop a little wheelie? Like, you know,
I'm gonna try.
A couple of inches off the ground?
I don't bet the wants to, but I'm gonna try. Not as bad as the last wheelie we did. But we can do a little wheelie will be nice. I mean, but the good thing, like, it's twins, they're little bitty turbos, it's a 408, so it just has a lot of torque, has a lot of power, and it's instant power. As we command the power, it's gonna give it to us. We can put the power down, we can bring the power in, and it should. I think it'll wheelie. Which wheelie, I don't love wheelies, because you almost want to keep the front end down, but it'll help when the track is not.
It's cool to do wheelies.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it puts on the show. It's fun to see.
You're right. Oh, you're right. It is cool. We'll see. I mean, I'll try.
We might have a private rental here probably tomorrow or the next day, and we're gonna test them out and see what they do and have them ready for OTM. It's gonna be a lot of racing at OTM, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you've already caught out like half the world, all over Facebook.
It's part of it. It's part of it. If I call you out, don't take it personal. We're just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just trying to put on a show.
Yeah.
When you build your shit, when you build your trucks, you build them to race other people. You don't build them to. Well, people do build them and just say that they got this and that.
That
and
number or whatever. Yeah.
But it's funny because I'm telling you, I think there's gonna be more shit talking between these trucks and Johnny and between our own trucks. It's gonna be.
Yeah. I already called out Johnny. First, right off the bat.
Right off the trailer.
With this one. Whoever loses got to pay a tab.
Oh,
so.
shit.
And that's an expensive tab.
Yeah, that's an expensive tab.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. I mean.
And that's when he said that Sancha will have a better run with it.
We've been 540s in Sancha, but before. Now we got it. We changed a lot of suspension up, and it's been summertime. We haven't been able to lean on it as much. I've just been babying it. We gone 550s. I mean, I think like this one would be right there, 550s, 540s. Johnny runs 550, 540s, and so the Sancha is gonna come down to the tree. And I will say, us and Johnny have the advantage over you. We got a trans brake, and the trans brake reacts faster than the foot.
I'm gonna take off on the red light.
So that's the advantage we have. But I think like your setup is that your power is gonna come in faster. This truck, if you want all the boost in 30 feet, it'll give you all the boost in 30 feet. And then Sancha is kind of in the middle. That motherfucker will spin. I can't turn it up too much. We're on 275, y'all both on 315s, but it'll be fun if no one else wants to race. We just got to put a show for everybody.
That's it. We're getting ready for this. We're taking Takashi right now to Manny. We're gonna put a tent on the back window because we ain't got no tent. We're doing that, and then we're putting new tires. We're getting ready, so let's go. Lock it. Ahí está. Ahí, open, it's good. I think I'm a little too far out, no?
Nah, I'll reach it. Should be good. So we left Pasadena Speed Shop. We went to go fuel up the trucks. We put E85 in Takashi and in Brownie. So I finally got the truck running. We're gonna test it this Thursday at a private rental and have it ready for OTM. For other new watchers, this is a full interior stock truck. It still has, you know, it has all the full interior seats, AC, stereo, everything. I even had the spare tire at one point. Full weight, makes about 1,200 horsepower. It's a 408 with a 91mm turbo. 480 transmission, HP tuners, nothing crazy. It doesn't have a Harley FI yet or anything, just on the boost leash. It pulls pretty good for what it is. The best time I've ran in this one is a 9.0 at 149, 150, 570, 1/8 mile.
Yeah, whoa, yeah. Hey, Charlie was popping. Yeah. No! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.